exceptional job in serving his community. He serves on a wide variety of boards and committees with the goal of making Fort Wayne a great place for families to live. We thank Captain McKinney for his passion and dedication to the city of Fort Wayne. Once again, please welcome tonight's hometown hero, Captain Mitch McKinney. Now fans, please rise and remove your hats, and please welcome tonight's honor guard consisting of the Fort Wayne Police Department and Allen County Sheriff's Department, along with Jensen Snyder, for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, excellent job of the national anthem by Jensen Snyder, along with the City of Fort Wayne Color Guard. I believe all the branches are represented there. As you can see, the brown uniform of the Sheriff's Department, as Doug Rigler comes in with his little snackies before the game, as he was down with visiting some of the corresponding old-timers. And there we are down Phil Pritchard from the Hockey Hall of Fame, and there's Chuck Adamson donating his mask that he wore. Oh, that's pretty cool, Doug. Yes, I've seen that mask.
There's not much to it.
Yeah, he had straps in the back and everything, but it was a lot like the one Jacques Plante wore.
Exactly.
But not quite as much coverage as one that Plante wore, I think. But
pretty impressive.
He's got a picture, Chuck was showing me, he's got a picture of he and Jacques Plante talking about, he said they were talking about the mask that Plante had and wanted to sell him one, like 150 bucks, and Chuck said, yeah, it was too much money.
Well, yeah, back then.
That was a week's wages back in those days.
If not more.
Yeah, really. There's Eddie Long in the doorway there. Chuck.
Our Eddie Long, Robbie Irons, Chuck Adamson, Merv Dubček, Len Thornton, George Drysdale, Colin Chin, Steve Fletcher, Guy Dupuis, Nick Boucher, Dale Baldwin, and Kerry Lusick. Some of the current members of the Komet Hall of Fame.
few of those guys we saw last night. Comes Ron Leaf and
Sandy Burton
Sandy Burton, Jim's wife.
and his couple of his boys.
Yep. Well, that first boy looks just like him.
He does, doesn't he?
Same size. Jim was about, what, 6'1", wasn't he?
Yeah, he's right around there. Real tall, slender, unbelievable talent.
Liked his Diet Coke, his son said.
Oh, yes, he did. And Ruth Wigman.
There's Ruth. Dean Fantastic, Kent Horman.
Welcome to the Komets Hall of Fame Class of 2018 induction ceremony. The Komet Hall of Fame represents a collection of people who have made a significant contribution over the 66-year history of Komet hockey. The second longest consecutive run of minor league hockey in North America. The Komets Hall of Fame is separated into 3 sections: the Executive Builders section, the Team Personnel section, and the Media section. Our first inductee will be placed into the Executive Builders section. First, she is affectionately known as the Komet Mom. The Wigman House has been home to over 80 players over the years. Although Ruth and her husband had 4 children of their own, they would later become licensed foster parents to 78 babies over a 10-year period. Former Komet owners Ken Elliott and Colin Lister first recruited the Wigmans to house some of the French-speaking players, and the rest is history. Today, Ruth continues to work with the Komets when needed in the office and here at the games. Tonight, we induct into the Komet Hall of Fame Komet Mom, Ruth Wigman.
Yeah, she was also involved with the soccer team that was here in town for a number of years.
Very involved. Been a very special lady in my life since my rookie season.
Really? Okay. You stay over there?
Never
The next
stayed
two
there, but
inductees are
had many
local
meals.
legendary television and broadcast sports personalities. Each began their career in Fort Wayne in the 70s and will be added to the Media section. First, he began his broadcast career spanning both news and sports at WLYV Radio in 1974. He moved to WPTA TV, where he became a full-time sports anchor in 1985. He's covered Komet hockey since he came to Fort Wayne in 1974. He's a member of the Indiana Sports Writers and Sportscasters Hall of Fame. Tonight, we induct into the Komet Hall of Fame, Dean Pantazzi.
Yeah, it seems like forever he's been following the hockey club.
Yeah, as long as I've been here.
Oh, absolutely.
Our second inductee into the Media section is a Fort Wayne native. He started his broadcasting career at WFFT TV in 1978 before becoming a local sportscaster, working stints at WKJG TV 33, WPTA TV 21, and WOWO Radio. He was always ready to fill in for Komet legend Bob Chase when needed, and called the 1993 Turner Cup Championship game on WKJG Channel 33. He's also a member of the Indiana Sports Writers and Sportscasters Hall of Fame and a big Komet fan. Tonight, we induct into the Komet Hall of Fame, Kent Horman.
My rookie year, he was in training camp. None of us knew that he was a sports guy.
The next two
right?
inductees are
He
former
got ran
players
so bad.
and will be added to the team personnel section of the Komet Hall of Fame.
I remember
First,
that.
he enjoyed a 7-year career with the Komets, spanning from 1981 to 1990. He was named the IHL's Outstanding Defenseman of the Year on 3 occasions. He was the Komets Defenseman of the Year twice, a 2-time MVP, and helped the Komets to 3 Huber Trophy championships. He scored a Komet record high for a defenseman of 94 points during 1985 and 1986. He was a defenseman who scored over 60 points each season for 6 seasons with the Komets. Wow. In addition, he played in 4 world championships in Austria and became an Austrian citizen after his Komet career. We lost him in January of 2015 But tonight, with his wife Sandy and sons Kelby and Ryan, here to accept the ceremonial plaque, we honor his memory as we induct into the Comet Hall of Fame the late Jim Burton.
Yeah, he's a great guy, just a great guy.
Great teammate.
I got put back on my butt because I had said something during one of their golf outings, old-timer golf outings, to Robbie Laird, just after Burton had signed with the Buffalo Sabres a contract. And I said, well, nice, he needs to start pushing the weights because he was never into physical fitness.
No, he was not.
And Robbie really
Our second inductee into the team
Never
personnel
did that
section
before. That's
skated
not what
6
got in his
seasons with the
contract.
Komets from 1981 to 1987. This forward was the 1982 Fort Wayne Rookie of the Year. He became a member of the 50-plus goal scorers club and 100-plus points club when he scored 57 goals and 120 points for a career year in 1982-83. He's one of only 10 players to ever have reached 50 goals in a season in Fort Wayne. He also helped the Komets to 3 regular season titles in 83-84, 85-86, and 86-87. Tonight, we induct into the Comet Hall of Fame, Ron Leaf.
Good little Leaf. We're married to a Fort Wayne girl like Doug here and made his home.
Green card.
And his
Actually, his kids are the same age as my oldest.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, my oldest daughter and his daughters are born the same year.
Congratulations to Ruth
Really?
Wickman, Dean
That's cool.
Pantazzi, Kent Horman, Jim Burton, and Ron Leaf. Tonight's Fort Wayne Comet Hall of Fame Class of 2018 inductees.
That's great.
Thank you.
That is.
Them.
But yeah, going back to Ken Horman, nobody knew. Everyone thought he was out there to take someone's job, and we're looking at him, and he's not skating that well.
He wasn't a profound skater.
I've never seen anyone get hit so many times and run and chopped.
Really?
And he kept trying. I'm a sportscaster. No one would believe him. He tripped Paul Conway on one scrimmage by accident, and about 10 seconds later, Paul smeared him into the glass.
The Blue Bucket Brigade is a community awareness.
And Conway was a big boy.
And he literally just slid down the boards, and I think that was the end of his training camp. He said, enough of this. Because nobody told us that, that he was a sportscaster. I mean, everyone honestly thought that he's out for someone's job, and I mean, people were chopping him and running him. They didn't care that he didn't skate very well. They're going to make sure he was one of the first cuts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Now Conway was about 6'1", and about 220, and had thighs that were just unbelievable, huge thighs. An American even, too. I think he was out of Connecticut.
He was a big boy.
Boy, he was.
But yeah, Ruthie's been involved in my family's life since we've been here.
Wow.
Been to all our weddings and birth of the kids, and
yeah,
she's a special
cool.
lady.
Yeah, she is.
And I'd always hear from her that after every game to not be swearing out on the ice and watch my language. And
too late.
And she goes, even though you don't say it out loud, I can read your lips. Oh, yeah.
Well, you'd think she'd been around long enough that she knew that was not going to be worthwhile, worth the breath. There's a Blue Bucket Brigade down there that's doing the...
Raising money for a wonderful cause.
Oh, yeah. Saw the state police down there when I was trying to locate Nancy before the game. And I says, hey, you guys security for the Stanley Cup? They looked at each other, yeah. I knew it was late getting into Fort Wayne, and it was supposed to be here by 3 o'clock as they opened the doors up really early for tonight's game, a couple hours early to let people go down, get pictures taken.
And heck, it was only coming from Kalamazoo.
Yeah. Apparently got stuck in traffic or something ridiculous.
Well, I still think back when Robbie Laird brought it.
Oh, yeah, that summer.
And Davey Norris, the former Comet and everything, violating every rule and law with the Stanley Cup.
Yes, he was.
And the keeper of the cup called the bigwig back in Toronto, and all he said was, "You would not believe the trouble I'm having with one person." And the person on the other line goes, "Put Dave on the phone." Because I haven't told you who it is. He goes, "I know exactly who it is." He says, "It's got to be Dave Norris, because he's the only one that would do that."
Well, Otto had him in your camera. Michael Gertig got a 4-point goals against average. He's only played in 19 games. I thought for sure they'd start Joel Martin. He's their mainstay on defense, in the goal anyway. But starting the other end is Garrett Bardis again. Cam Lanigan is the backup, and Bardis is 2.49 goals against. He's got 22 games. And if you people were watching last week, I've got a different tie on. Same suit, but different tie. The referee that got knocked down so early in the game, and they scored on it, broke his shoulder, completed the game, actually, and went to the hospital after the game, and they thought it was separated, but it turned out to be broken. And we were kind of wondering why he was going down the ice sort of holding his arm to himself.
Yeah, he didn't move the one arm the rest of the game, and
yeah,
we're trying to figure out, okay, and that explains why a lot of times he was like one zone behind the play, because it's just amazing that a person could put up with that much pain and still call a game. You know, hats off to him, and it just goes to show you in every aspect of this game, everyone just takes care of what they need to do.
Well, Komets took care of Kalamazoo at Kalamazoo. Oh, watch out. 6-2 on Friday night. And then last night, or last week for you people that are continual watchers of Common Hockey Game of the Week, picked up a big win last night here, 4-1 over Cincinnati, which Komets fell behind in the first 30 seconds of the game, only to come back and score, tie it up, and then went on to win 4-1. Very convincing. Great crowd, over 9,000 in here. Again, setting the Komets #1 in the league in attendance. Followed right behind by Toledo. And Komets right now are #2 in the West. They're #3 overall in the league. Kalamazoo comes in here tonight with 28 wins, 25 losses. They've got 62 points to the Komets' 85. So Komets this year, Doug, I mean, it seems like, we said this before, every time they get a player hurt or whatever, they bring somebody in, and this guy is very competitive and has just been the big plus, I think, for this season. I mean, it's so often you get a guy that just cannot play in this league.
Well, you see that so often, but the one thing with David and Gary and even Boudreau, they know the style of player that they need that fits what they're trying to achieve here. And the players that they bring in play the style that we need.
Well, Sean Sadowski last night was in a fight, and if you saw the video last week, I guess I should say, he had must have had 5 or 6 good punches. Ended up getting a 2-minute roughing penalty. And again, score right off the bat.
Well, the puck took a funny bounce off the boards and went right to a guy in the slot. Well, the way it's been going for us, we have them right where we want them. We give them a quick lead. Now we'll come storming back and take care of the rest of the game. But as long as our guys stick to what the game plan that the coaches put together, we've been very successful. When we start getting into trouble is when they get away from that game plan. We try keeping it nice and simple. And you know, Kalamazoo wants to get some revenge from us beating them the other night.
Yeah, and it was a closer game than that. Komets end up winning at 6-2. They really poured it on that third period.
But when you look at the difference in our records, we're just been a more consistent team. Kalamazoo's been a team that's kind of had our number. And I don't know if it's we don't match up well against them or we just take some stupid penalties.
Well, we've taken some foolish penalties before, and sometimes I don't think they're warranted, but that does happen. Oh, but picking it off there, La Raza had a great game last night, had 2 goals. really looked strong. I think he's even in a fight. He got the puck at the point. Nice shot, deflected. Barraza puts on the pressure, picks up Cedarholm. He goes down the right side, just throws it into the zone. Komets with 2 shots already, but they're behind 1-0. Bringing it out is Wah, taking a look. No one to really pass it to as he takes it into the zone himself. Still controlling the puck. Oh, nice behind the back play. Good to see this guy back. Desjardins just been on fire, Doug.
He has.
He's tied with Sidlowski for the goals. He and Garrett Thompson not too far behind with 25. But Desjardins got 27 goals and Sidlowski's got 27. But Sidlowski leads the league in the entire league with 68 points, 27 goals, 41 assists, and leads by about 4 or 5 points, I believe, over second place.
Well, and Sid's just been so consistent every game. Nick Boucher's girlfriend.
Poor Nick's been picked off 2 nights in a row. They're picked on 2 nights in a row there. First night with a kiss cam, I think. Boy, a little too much action in front of the net. As the Komets getting a little extra pressure, and Bart is going to hang on to it right there.
Well, Kalamazoo's trying to get us in a hole early to really take the crowd out. They know we always have a big crowd that gets really into the game. They don't want that adrenaline going through the crowd and getting into the Komet bench because it really picks up our guys. So
I think we've even got a few Kalamazoo fans up in our section up here. But Kalamazoo would be happy with just the lower bowl at their arena. The amount of fans we got in here.
Yeah, for some reason they've never drawn well.
It's really not a bad rink. It's a lot probably like the old rinks you used to play in Western Canada.
Fairly dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little dark. There's off the boards as it comes outside the zone. Picking it up there is Stewart.
So we can weather the first 5 minutes or so, and
wow, we lucked out there.
got a little sloppy.
Shea was able to deflect it up over the net. Here's Desjardins taking a look. Nice feed to Wah. No one there.
Well, he fell for, I'm sure the Kalamazoo player was calling for the puck.
Well, Cheek was a little bit deep in the slot there. I think that's what he wanted to try to get to. Lowney just throws it in just after the red line, I should say. Kalamazoo picks it up again as they cuss it down.
Kalamazoo's got some guys that can skate.
Kept it onside. And Bartis helping out a little bit, throwing it back there for the defense. Com's getting a little lackadaisical there in front.
Well, you can kind of tell it's a third game in 3 nights for them, and they're just not sharp mentally. And Kalamazoo has really come in with a game plan of really trying to jump on them quick. Again, we just weather this. If we can get a goal, tie it up before the end of the period, we'll be in really good shape.
Now, if you fans were watching the game last week, the Cincinnati player that got hit in the neck or back or wherever it was, went to the hospital and actually got back on the bus and took the trip to Ontario for a 2 o'clock game today. I'm not sure he was going to play, but he did get on the bus, and that's good to hear. And that's offside as they have the delay. Komets bring it out.
Yeah, he ended up taking 2 shots, one in the middle of the back and then up into the neck.
Oh. Throwing it all the way around there behind. Tinulin still handles the puck.
So strong.
For not a big guy. Oh, getting chopped down in front. No call. Kravchenko, and he's a guy that'll respond right now, Doug.
Yeah, he's not afraid to throw him.
I don't care how big he is. He doesn't take any poo from anyone. Let's see. Oh, maybe I don't think he was trying to dodge the puck. I thought he got hit from behind.
And he might have had a little help dodging the puck from Kalamazoo defenseman.
I thought so.
You know, they're looking out for him.
Normally you don't go down that hard on your own. Well, that music's loud. Probably not that loud in here, but that's all right.
Does that mean we're getting old?
You're not
Turn down the music.
You're not complaining. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got you by a few years. On the net, here's Shea with it. Okay, quite a few. Quite a few. Here's Shea. Somebody else was talking last night about, hey, that Shea seems to get a lot of room out there on the ice. I said, yeah, he does. He's not that big. Ah, come on. Here's Wah in the corner. Oh,
right idea.
Trying to get the shot off was Marcotte. It got deflected there.
A lot better shift. We're slowing them down a bit. Kalamazoo's got some guys that can really skate. And again, when you look at the difference in points in the standings, it comes down to Kalamazoo's probably letting games get away from them that they should win. And the Komets have been winning those type of games. So,
well, just even the game the other night at home. I mean, they should have won that game. Yeah, Komets came back, scored, I know, 6 goals, but still, they had the Komets where they wanted them, and Komets just broke loose that third period. But you got to win those games at home when they're tight.
Exactly.
I think that's what you meant, right?
Well, that and when you're playing some of the weaker teams in the standings, those are the games that you really can't let get away.
Well, I think what hurt us is we went on the road there for those 4 games, and we got beat by Wichita. 2 games. I thought we should have won both those games.
Well, we had lead in both games.
Again, fast icing, I don't like that call, but
yeah, it is what it is.
I know, you got to live with it.
Well, in both those games, like you say, when they're out in Kansas City and that.
Kansas City, yes.
We're winning the games going into the third period, and our record has been so strong in that, so it's kind of like real switch up for us to let those games get away. And again, we let 4 points get away that we should have had at least 2 of them.
Yeah, Kansas City was the one. Yeah, we lost Friday and Saturday night game in Kansas City, I believe. Nice little pass there. It was just a tip by Hodgman. Still onside. Hodgman kind of, right there, no one home. Seems like we're getting everybody caught a little bit deep in that slot.
Well, on that pass from Sidlowski to Hodgman, I think it would have been better if Hodgman would have just one-timed it real quick to see if they could catch the goalie moving side to side.
Oh, there's a little interference there. No call on with the cheek there. Hamilton the boards there behind the goal line.
Well, and the thing is, most teams know exactly what we're going to try doing.
Out to the.
Oh, that's offside.
Big time offside. As it's delayed, Komets have possession. As it's chipped into the zone by Cheek. Komets stepping up. Oh, deflected.
Went right off Cheek's leg.
Deep in the corner. Coming out to the right side. It's LaRaza down the right side. Oh, and he loses it.
He was trying to hit Bobby Shea with a pass and just kind of fanned on it.
Here's Moynihan over in the far corner, handling the puck. Looking for someone to pass to. Picks it off there to Biggs. Here's LaRaza, just chips it out of the zone. Watt chasing it down. They go right up the middle to Taylor.
Ooh, that was offside.
That seemed to be. Desjardins, he scores! How did that go in? What a backhand!
Well, the goalie had his stick at a bit of an angle, went off his stick and right up under the crossbar. And again, he was driving to the net, put the puck on the net, and it went in. I mean, how many times do we have to tell young players if they're watching this, put the puck on the net and things can happen?
Another thing I tell my grandson, Doug, when he goes to the net, get your stick down on the ice. You gotta be there for. You see it coming to you. You can't put your stick down to the ice at that time. It's usually too late. But great job there by Desjardins. 28th goal. Oh, Kravchenko really yelling at the referee there for not getting a penalty called. He got
Kravchenko kind of chopped the guy before, and I think that's what the ref was yapping at him about. That
I missed that one.
Here we go.
Here's Sadlowski staying on side. Oh boy, got a nice shot. Goes to the far side. Here's to Hodgman. Hodgman picks it up. Oh, can't keep it in. He was trying to bring it with him. Monahan just throws it in, and Lowney has it up down the left side. Here's Tignan, gets hit pretty good. Picking it up there is Stewart. Stewart brings it around
the
to
old
the near side.
tempo's picking up out here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here's the K's down the left side. Oh, just lost it there. Yeah. Got out of his reach. And he's going to hang on to it right now. Bardas, I think this has been a plus for Bardas. Getting rid of Howes going up, getting called up. And
well, when you know that you're going to be playing every day, it changes your mentality. Instead of hoping that he's going to play, he knows that he's the man, and he was in that position last year, and he really stepped up.
Yeah, I think he played well last night, and there's those occasional oopses that he didn't have last night, and it really looked strong.
Well, even going back years ago with Pokey, it used to be, even when he played in the NHL, if the first shot was on net, it was usually going in. And then he'd settle down and he'd play fantastic.
Who all did he play with? The Winnipeg Jets? That was it, wasn't it?
I think he was in Edmonton,
was
too.
Was it Edmonton? Okay, maybe I think.
Well, he was in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Yeah, that was who he was.
Kalamazoo, icing.
Not liking that too well. Leonard going into the boards there, and
by their number 20, Brendan Bradley.
Brendan Bradley, yep.
You know, have no trouble with a little bump like that. Just get the juices going again, and get these guys a little more focused.
And you're both upright. You're not going to really get hurt going into the boards that way. Sadlowski down there for the face-off with Hodgman at the center. Sean Sadlowski on the right side. Got to see him last night as he came out of the locker room and shook his hand, and no worse for wear. I said, that's pretty wild. You got 2 minutes for roughing. He said, how many punches did I have? 5 or 6? I said, at least that.
Yeah, you landed like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Oh, nice job by Hodgman. Again, Hodgman's one of those guys that has that unique style. There could be an icing. They're going to beat him to it. They waved that off. It's all a judgment call. All a judgment call. Nice save as Thompson picks it off.
Yeah, Thompson kind of drilled the guy.
Cortez backhands it off the boards, and Hodgman throws it into the Kalamazoo end. Tignan after it, putting a little pressure on him. Up the left side, picked it. Oh boy, Tignan wide open.
Tignan was back checking and didn't quite realize we had control of the puck, but you can just tell the tempo has really picked up.
Oh yeah.
Since we scored that goal.
Shea giving it away. He has to pay for that one. And he caught on that one. Here's Thompson giving it away to Tignan. Tignan takes it into the zone, drops it off to Thompson. Shea gets offside. It's delayed call.
But at least the puck's all the way in.
Yeah, it's deep. Picking it up. Binkley off the boards. Here we go. It's a breakaway. And it's wide. He's got a good chance. Oh.
Try going 5-hole.
You know, it's easy for me to say up here, and you've been down there, Doug. In that situation, I know he takes a shot and peels off, but God, I want to see him take that shot and get right on top of the goaltender. It's so hard to do, but man, it pays off so many times, doesn't it?
Well, I think he thought he had a little less time to make a play. I think he thought that defenseman was on him closer than what he was. And
wow, he's a guy that can.
he's got some skill, and he's got that extra kind of meanness in him. He loves chopping. You know, he doesn't take any garbage from any of the other team.
That's for sure. Now it's a TV timeout, our first one for the night. We got a fraction in our timing there. We'll take care of that. Otto Boucher is always vigorously working after all the hard work is done. The real hard work then starts over as he puts these videos together for you fans out there.
Takes care of all the equipment, and we just get to show up and do what we do, and he does all the hard work.
That's right. We have the fun job. Oh, yes. Here's Lowney with it in the corner. Otto says, at least I don't have to do the research. I do any research. It's by reaching in my pocket and, oh, little hole, no call. Nice shot at, luckily it was deflected out to the
a good shot by their player because he knew he didn't have a good scoring chance.
Oh, never mind. 2 big saves right there. And here's Y in for it. And Binkley trying to sneak in a little bit there as he gets covered from behind. Big wrist shot taken there by Jutsi. Oh, there was a great play, and we should have controlled that one.
Well, they got the goaltender moving side to side. It opens up the 5-hole. The guy put the puck right down on the ice. Not much you could do.
Otto says Bradley got that one.
Well, and again, that's a goal that was caused by their speed.
Well, that was a good pass, I'll tell you. Otto says he was wrong on that one.
That doesn't happen very often.
We'll wait.
It's usually us that.
Josh Pitt he's got 27 goals now. Leonard off the boards. Here's Cheek. Again, Leonard picks it up on the near side to Shea. Shea tries it. Can't get it out.
I mean, Kalamazoo's got that cross-ice pass well defended.
Leonard taking him out of the play there. Still got the puck, though. Got to get both of his hands on that stick. Out to the point. They just throw it in there, and Leonard's had enough. And Bradley. Oh, was he the guy that Bradley, was it Bradley and him down there in the boards before?
Yes, it was.
So that's might be where it stems from.
Bradley wants to use his stick, but he doesn't want to drop his gloves.
Yeah.
And their other guy should get third man in and should be gone.
Yeah. 44, that's Aaron Irving. Well, we'll have to see what's going on here. As we do have.
As John Hillworth always said, don't write any checks your backside can't cash. If you don't want to fight, don't use your stick.
Big John. You know, he's a guy, Doug, that over the years has, I think, appreciated the game more and more as you see him come to the games. He loves the game. Always happy to bring his daughter, and she's a big Komet fan.
Daughter and granddaughter.
Yeah.
His granddaughter looks just like his daughter.
Oh, maybe that was his granddaughter then? I'll be darned.
Yeah,
John
I remember
Hillworth.
when Danielle was born.
Really? That might be the one that Doug was
Well,
talking about leaving
I
the
hope
box.
they didn't just give him a 10-minute misconduct, or they not giving him a penalty.
I thought 44 was the one that was the extra.
Well, 20 should have got the original cross check.
Yeah. Sadowski trying to figure it out down there, and as most cases go, don't really get the answer you want to hear most times.
Well, Gary's probably trying to figure out how did 20 not get anything, and their other guy.
Yeah. Leonard last season considered, Gary said he was probably their best defenseman last season.
Number 10, Curtis Leonard, each 2 minutes roughing. Jonathan Pelly's 12 minutes, 48 seconds.
I can handle that.
Kalamazoo's 44 Irving, Komets 10 Leonard, each
2 minutes for roughing. Of course, I think Sadowski got the better deal last night for the rough. Here's Lowney back to Desjardins, and he gets it back down the left side. Watt takes it in, gets run off. Ooh, went off the skate. And picking it up again is Scheidel. He's an old guy you really got to watch for. And picking it up now is Catalyst. Off the boards. Again, off the boards. It's going to be an icing. Coming all the way back down. 6:39 to go in the period. 2-1 Kalamazoo. They keep putting the cops on the and
they're hitting the exit.
Oh, what a bunch of pansies. Yes, I did use the alternate P word there. Here's Lowney behind the net. He slows it back down again. Gets everybody. And the Indiana State Police are doing a little dancing down there, so that's kind of good. And that's another icing. And we can go back to the dancing if we want.
Well, Binkley was anticipating that Hodgman was going to turn the other way, and they were trying to throw it off the end boards and not just outskate Kalamazoo to the puck.
Yeah, there's zooming in the state police down there in the Zamboni.
Yeah, a bunch of the kids from the Boys and Girls Club were dancing with them, so having a little fun.
Now, face off to the right of Bartas as we zoom back. Isn't he so quick with that camera? Bless his heart. Catalyst throws it around behind the net. They pick it up. Moynihan drops it off out to the point. Stewart picks it up, throws it in.
74, he's a big boy.
Oh, he is. 6'4", 230, Stewart. Into the corner. You gotta get two hands in that stick, run them in. Oh, nice off the skate. Picking it up now, we got one with us. Hodgman a little tired. As Kravchenko went off.
Got some fresh legs out there.
Moynihan, oh, Solo Suzuki bringing it in. Keeping it in play. Bobby Shea, nice on the boards. Cheek with it. Here's Shea on the near side. Playing a little. Oh, he sidestepped that check.
Oh, he just got railed by his own player.
Oh, Thompson. Poor Shea right down there with it.
None of the Kalamazoo.
Thompson hot now. We might see some little extra activity out here. And they throw it on down to their own end. Picking it up is Hennonen, all around to the near side. Cederholm out to the point. And it's Brendan
A lot
Bradley
of chopping going on out there.
Here we
There we
go.
go. Oh, puck went the wrong way.
Yeah, it came back down this side. Desjardins goes the far side, Tried to hit Marcotte. Marcotte was a little busy right there. Binkley putting it in. Oh, right in front.
Oh, how did we miss that
How
one?
did that? And he went to the backhand too, which is the way to do it. Here's to Binkley. Boy, he should have gone right back to the point man. There. Lowney. Oh.
Good tempo. A lot of chopping going on that this ref is letting go both ways.
Yeah. Poor old Shea down there in the offensive
Oh,
zone.
he got steamrolled by Thompson.
His own guy. He was a little shaken up. I think he couldn't get. Normally, he jumps right back up.
Yeah,
like,
that was a pretty solid hit, right to the head. So, but the
And
one thing
that
I'm
happens.
noticing that Kalamazoo is not willing to drop their gloves. They want to start it up, and that's where we probably got in trouble against them before with retaliating.
Yep. Oh, boys, just
Another
past Sidlowski.
interference.
They're onside. Otto thought they were off, but they were on. Backhand tried to get it on in there deep. Hard off the boards is Cote. Vital Cote, new player in the last few games. Backhand.
Tonight we just don't have as much patience with the puck.
Oh boy, a little scary. Here we go. Here's La Raza with it. Trying to give himself a little bit more time. Here's Shea. Again, try to go back in that offensive zone. Leonard. Kravchenko covering for Leonard as Leonard goes back on the defense. Kravchenko back down. Trying to get a hold of it. Oh, little
him a
hold
rope.
there.
Give him a saddle.
Fans want something called there. Nothing's called. Well, they opened the play up a little bit. 2:30 to go in the period. And the Komets tip it into the zone. Picking up his Moynihan. Takes it on back into the defensive area. Taking a look.
Got some good wheels.
Trying to find somebody breaking out, but nobody's making the move. So he gives it to his defense partner. Komets pick it off. Nice dump in there by Marcotte. Taking the body. Here's Wah. Oh.
This ref is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, he's not calling anything. I thought a little bit of a boarding there against Desjardins.
Obviously, he's got a date after the game, and he wants his game over as fast as possible. But if he keeps calling it the way he is, it's going to get real chippy and real ugly.
I know Lark Hahn used to do that a lot. Had brought his dates here to the game, and has always had some hot chick sitting up there in the stands with some white mini skirt on and the big bosoms, I should say.
Yeah, he was a character.
He definitely brought. I don't know where he bought those or got those girls, but he'd bring some. I think he was out in Indianapolis, I believe.
He was.
So they didn't mind going for the little ride.
Yeah, dealt with him in high school hockey, and that he wasn't any better there either.
I know. Had the long hair going. Yeah. Lark Hahn. I guess with a name like that, you expected nonetheless. Nice dump in there by Sidlowski. Coming out to the near side. It goes over Sidlowski on that. Covering up. Does they pick it off? Boy, they covered that one well. 3 guys on that side.
Down to close to the last minute of the period.
Ben Wilson with it. He draws a lot of attention. And a few fights.
You got to pick it up. Got a little slack there.
Yep. 44 seconds to go. We got some time yet. There's La Raza. Yeah, got held up there. As they pick it up, Josh Pitt. Boy, boys, come on.
Yeah, Kalamazoo knows exactly where we're going.
Well, we played them a lot. La Raza just throwing it in with under 20 seconds to go. Here's Wah. Right in front, Tinulin. Shea back with it with no time left. Ends of the first period. And Shea gets a little extra punch in there.
Tell you what, this ref is letting this game get away.
Yeah.
And we got an official up in the press box, and this guy is just god awful.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see him walking downstairs to go to the officials' locker room. Well, it's been interesting first period, Doug. Komets fall behind 2-1, but I'm not too concerned.
No, good tempo. We've had some chances. You can tell that we're a little tired. We're getting a little lax in some areas, and it's more of a mental aspect. Kalamazoo knows exactly what we want to do, and they're just beating us to the puck. We tighten up those things, we can take this game back and really control it.
Well, I think the Komets are coming back, and as we will too. Second period come up, and we'll be right back with you. And we're back for period number 2. Doug Rigler and myself out there talking with Chuck Bailey, and Doug is in there at the end of the season. The referee just out of our picture down there talking to his auto zooms down there, talking over with the Kalamazoo coach. A lot of people on the hallway, Otto, talking about disappointment with this refereeing. And tonight's referee is Sean Fernandez. He's been in here before. Well, we'll see if he's consistently bad through the whole game, as Doug just joined us. And talking about the refereeing has not been very consistent, Doug.
Well, he's letting a lot of the stick work go, which is one of the things that all leagues are trying to really keep under control. And we're not just saying it's just Kalamazoo doing it. Our guys are doing it as well, but yeah. That's how games really get out of hand and get real ugly, and someone's going to get hurt with a cheap shot. Kalamazoo loves to use their sticks, but they're not going to fight. You know, and I think that's where we've run into trouble up in Kalamazoo, where we retaliate, and that's usually the penalty that gets called by the ref.
Well, Bartas made that stop here. That's 18-10. Komets getting outshot by Kalamazoo as they are leading the game 2-1 at the moment. Back off the boards, and we got a 3-on-2 if we get this thing working. Now Desjardins gets a shot off, and it's a little high.
But I liked he went straight to the net. Marcotte went to the net. And every once in a while, when you don't have a good shot like that, sometimes you go high to see if you can make the goalie a little gun shy on the next time you shoot. Rob Moats back when I was playing was notorious for his first shot would either be at the goalie's head or one of his shoulders.
He'd always tell you that, or you just noticed that was what he did?
Oh, he'd tell us this is what he's going to do. My first shot, I'm shooting at his shoulder or his head. And then his next shot, next time he come down, will be right on the ice, and of course the goalie's pulling up, and and the puck goes right in the lower corner. But he had such a heavy shot.
Again, Lowney behind the net. Nice pass out to Sean Sidlowski. as he stutter steps, and Binkley gets it inside the zone. And Binkley goes to the net, out to the point, and it was to Sadlowski.
Ooh,
Just out of the reach, a 2-on-1. If they can get nice pass, push off there was Lowney as the puck goes around.
Oh, now he's going to call the hooking.
And it's going to be a goalie coming out, and they have the delayed penalty. And it's a slash.
Calling a slash.
Call it.
I thought it was going to be a hooking. He didn't slash him. He hooked at him.
Yeah, now we're having a discussion down there. I don't like it when you see this already. I mean,
and the players on both teams, all you want is the ref to be consistent, whether it's good or bad.
And you wonder what the heck that was all about. I mean,
whether it was icing or a penalty, it all automatically comes back into
anyway.
our zone.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But I have been noticing that the ref is not going anywhere near the Comet bench when he's always on this side of the ice.
Well, I know he came over and talked to the Kalamazoo coach. I don't think he went over there to talk to Gary, but he came over before the period started to talk to the Kalamazoo coach. But needless to say, Binkley in the box for slashing. Doug thought it was
well, we'll
a
just
trip.
see if he's going to be consistent.
What the heck? Come off of the blue line there, and he went down. Picking it up there is Scheidel. He's a guy you really got to watch. Scored some goals for the Kalamazoo Wings. And
there we go.
A little pressure here, and it's Cheek going after it. Nothing else, just slow it down a little bit. And there we go. That's what I like. Possession's 9/10 of the law. Hard one all the way around.
Yeah,
Oh, tried to get it around.
Didn't get it out.
They tried to keep the shots from. Ooh, nice block. Wow, that's tough to do. There you go. Desjardins turns around and throws it all the way down the Kalamazoo end. 17:49, 58 seconds to go in the penalty. Pass up to the near side. Catalyst takes it. Wrist shot high. Bartis going to hang on to that, slow it down, maybe get a line change.
Yeah, I think any time they're coming into the net, they always have one guy that's stopping right at the net. We need to keep going to the body on them, and if they're going to go into that area, they got to make sure that they earn that space.
Now Hodgman coming out with Sidlowski. Loney talking to the referee again, not sure why. .48 seconds. Ouch. That hit somebody. And it's back out to the point. There's Catalyst with a shot. Trying to go wide. Here's Sadlowski picking it up. Off to the near side. Out to the point.
Kalamazoo's got a good power play.
Catalyst with it. Comets trying to keep him on the perimeter anyway.
Well, they really like trying to move it around and then hit the guy in the slot, so we're kind of got an off type box where one guy's right down in the slot.
Well, he had Taylor down in there deep. Nice chip into the corner. And full
good penalty
strength
kill.
now. And Bart's going to slow that down, picking it up and hanging on to it.
But a good penalty kill.
I think he only got a couple shots there. 21 shots now to the Komets 11.
Well, they like trying to move the puck down low, get it out wide, and then hit the guy quick in the slot. We always had someone right down about the middle of the slot in the hash mark area to take that quick pass away.
Komets out of town next weekend. That's why we're doing both games this weekend. And Kravchenko getting thrown out that face-off. It's been a while since I've seen any guys getting penalties for delay a game. It seems like it goes in little spurts here and there. Komets on size. I was hoping you wouldn't hear me say size, Otto. I said sides. Oh, and it's still, well, I thought it was free.
It was bouncing around, but
nevertheless, we
good
get
shot.
a face-off. Yep.
And so far in this game, Kalamazoo's had a little bit more jump, and they're beating us to the puck in a lot of the little areas. And but like Chuck, when he was talking to us, that if Bartas keeps us in this game, or it's a close game going into the third period, we have a great shot at just pulling out a win.
Pulling out a big third period for the K's. Got to think Friday night they got a little static from their coach for letting them score so many goals that third period. Here's Cheek trying to force it. K's bring it back. Larraz just tips it and it goes up into the stands unwittingly. Kalamazoo Otto's asking if KZ had a game less. I'm sure they did. And yeah, Indy 4 at Kalamazoo 3 in an overtime game. So they lost one last night at home.
So they lost 2 games at home on the weekend.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday. Larraz put a little extra check on there. And that's going to be an icing.
But yeah, Kalamazoo's got a lot of players that love to do the stick work, trying to get under your skin to get you to retaliate and take a bad penalty. We just have to be smart, and that if you're going to get a penalty, make sure you take someone with you, or that you really earn it.
Was there any place you liked playing on the road in your time, Doug?
As crazy as this sounds, I like playing in Toledo.
Really? The old sports arena.
Old sports arena. I had a lot of real good games and scored a lot of goals there.
Fans wanted too many men on the ice as Kalamazoo had possession of the puck. And it goes in. Boy, Gary's going to be yelling about this one. Fans called that one a too many men on the ice, and it's still no.
So unless he's going out to talk to the ref.
He ain't going to listen to it either.
This guy is only getting worse.
He's sneaking it up, isn't he? And he's explaining it. That's what he's talking about. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He saw it. He saw it.
His second of the game, 20 of the season, scored by number 19, Josh Pitt, assisting on the goal of Kwings.
What would you say the number was, Otto?
Well, we just got to keep going.
Yep. Oh, we've now been down before. No problem with that.
Now we're going to get a penalty.
Boy, Comet fans getting hot. He's afraid to go over there. Unsportsmanlike for Ivchenko. I can imagine he's probably challenging his sexual orientation, I think.
Well, Ivchenko was just going after a guy that's been cheap shotting him. And how do you get an unsportsmanlike?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It looked like the T, that means unsportsmanlike. The refuse suck is going on. Well, Komets have to kill another one off.
Yeah, we got to get our composure back.
Now Nate gets it out to Catalyst. They keep it in. Nice poke there by Larraza as he gets taken to the boards. And it goes out to the point. Larraza wanted to go after it. Made a smart decision there. Nice job, get it into the corner. And he's going to hang on to that to get a whistle. It's 1:16 to go in the penalty. Well, Gary over there and Ben staying pretty calm. Olivier Legault on the one end of the bench.
Binkley talking to the ref, and kind of a waste of breath, really.
Yeah, really. Yeah, we're always very wise to the shorthanded goal. Let's see if we can't get something going there. There's the interference, no call. Oh, that's milking that one, I think, because I don't think he hit him that hard. Yeah, I think he was trying to milk that. I'm sorry. I saw him kind of shove him into it.
There we go.
Here's Wah. Nah, couldn't bring it with him.
Well, you might as well hit someone because he's not calling anything.
Yeah, calling the stupid ones like the unsportsmanlike. And he missed the too many men on the ice as Kalamazoo capitalized on that.
And really, that last hit by Baptiste or Desjardins, and
nice.
But by the rule book, would have been an automatic penalty.
Yeah, yeah. He kind of was going down at the same time.
Well, off the crossbar.
Boy, that was a close one.
Again, that was the guy in the slot.
On the near side. Komets full strength now. Net being pulled off at mooring there by Justin Taylor as he went around behind the net.
Kalamazoo shooting the puck from everywhere, and they're usually shooting high because they know Bartas likes to go down, and they're just trying to catch him going down and see if they can get it up under the crossbar.
More talk as the referees are there. He kind of went down, and when he went into the boards, you know.
He kind of went face first, so it probably did ring his bell. So I have no idea what this conference is about.
Yeah, what would be the discussion? I don't think so, Otto.
Well, we're getting a penalty?
It's usually what they talk about in the locker room.
Desjardins getting a penalty.
Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. And Otto wants to comment too.
Common penalty to number 14, Gabriel Desjardins. A 5-minute major for Gordon.
Oh, for gosh sakes. How can you continue play and then go back and make a call? That is ridiculous.
Wow.
How stupid is that? A major penalty, which means they can score as many goals as they want while we're in the penalty box. As I'm looking back upstairs, at the referee in charge is upstairs, or one of the officials from the ECHL watching this fiasco. What a joke.
Wow. Just when you think you've seen everything.
Yeah, really. It's about like that game we had, Doug, that they scored and then they came, we scored and then they came down and they scored and then they called the other one off or something. Remember, offsides? It was such, we didn't do that game? Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. Jeez, I can't believe, I don't know if I've seen that before. Maybe they shouldn't have shown it on the big screen.
Oh no, they're calling it before that. They're already huddled up.
Oh, right behind you. Oh boy, and Binkley was in deep there on that one. As players are just all over the place. No.
Well, the guy skated off.
Yeah, the guy skated off. There's not any issue there. I still think the guy milked it, was trying to milk it. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Well, it's definitely got the crowd into the game now.
Oh, boy. Nothing wrong with that mug.
Looks like he's the character right out of Harry Potter.
Really?
But we just got to get our composure back, kill this penalty off.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can get a shorthanded goal, it'd be a bonus, but
big
as long as we hold them off.
Marcotte doing as much as he could on that face-off, putting the pressure on him. They go to the far side. Keeping Kalamazoo spread out. Oh wait, wasn't that offside? Wow, how that guy must have been 15 feet in the line, inside the line. Wow. Yep. You know, Kalamazoo bringing that again. 3:05 to go in the penalty, the 5-minute penalty. They just throw it all the way around. Out to the point, and it comes outside. If we can put the pressure on.
Down under 3 minutes on the power play. They get a penalty. That's a makeup call.
Oh, that's funny. Kalamazoo player hooked whoever that is up against the boards. I can't see.
Yeah, kind of gave him a chop, and our guy gave him a chop back. So
no, that was Cortez. This guy is brutal. Jeez.
But yeah, that was kind of a makeup call.
What's that? A goalie interference?
Yeah.
Bartis put himself into that position. How can it be a goalie interference, right? Would you say?
That's
under normal circumstances?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a makeup call, because their guy didn't even try hitting Bartis.
No.
The guy's just trying to get to the puck, and he might have bumped Bartis's skate, and Bartis made it look good.
But
he sold it.
Oh my gosh. I think even if he asked Bartis, I don't think he was even trying to do that. It just. Oh, nice. Nice control. Genuine doing a good job handling the puck. Oh, there's a trip.
Oh. Here comes a hit.
.205 to go in the first penalty to Desjardins. Oh, nice poke check. Didn't come up with it though. Well, they're skating at will.
Well, Leonard wants to chop somebody. Oh, still has the puck.
Here's Leonard with it. Got it picked off.
Yeah, we're trying to go for that long pass a little too much. Kalamazoo's got some guys right down in the passing lanes.
Kravchenko and Sidlowski out there. They've got 40 seconds to go in their penalty. Kravchenko, nice hit there. Goes to the far side to Sidlowski. Nice pass. And it gets all the way down to the other end. Bushy picks it up.
Kravchenko can't worry about number 20. His gloves are glued on.
Oh, yeah. Nice save. Here's the near side. Here's Lowney. Comes back.
Short-handed now. We got the last 20 seconds of our penalty. 5
Desjardins.
minute.
Yep. Desjardins is getting ready to go. Out comes.
That was offside.
I thought so. 15 seconds to go. A little harder, a little harder.
So far it's been a good penalty kill.
Yeah, 8 seconds, 5-minute penalty.
The Komets return to speed fitness full strength.
Killed that 5 minutes off. Good job. Here's Leonard with it. Passes it around. Tried to hit Desjardins, and he did, but Jordan couldn't control it. That's icing. Thank you.
Now we got 8 minutes left in this period. Let's try getting one goal, get one within one.
One at a time, right?
Yeah, can't worry about getting them all back. You can't get them all at once, so let's just pick away, get some good scoring chances. We can't worry about the ref. With all the power plays that they had, you know, we're getting outshot 32-13. Bartis has given us a chance in this game, and that's all we can ask.
Yep. Cattles picks it up, throws it all the way around to the far side. Good hit. Good hit. Another one. That was Wah. I tell you, these guys that like to handle the puck don't mind hitting a body or two. Here's Cheek fooling them on that one, I think. Or trying to. Nice poke. Cordes. Keep the stick there. There you go. Keep it in front. Oh,
good
boy.
job on just getting it out, though.
Desjardins, he just about got the break there. He needed 7:19 to go in the period. Off the boards hard.
Here we go.
And that's Wah. Oh, just out of the reach.
Shoot the puck.
Just out of the reach. Ah. That's off. It's onside now. Boy, nice move. You knew who that was. It was Hodgman trying to make that fancy move. Just step up. Don't let him take you. There you go. Control. Oh. Out to the point. Bartis doing a good job slowing it down right there. 6:32.
TV timeout.
TV timeout.
But yeah, you can just tell our guys look really tired out there. Kalamazoo had 2 home games. Some reason the ref is trying to explain something to Binkley, but
yeah, I haven't seen anything.
too much talking.
Yeah,
too much talking.
absolutely.
If you don't want to call something, that's fine. Just call your game and go on about it. But anytime you see a ref doing that much talking, you know he doesn't have any control of the game.
It's been about a month ago. We had Joe Ernst up here that had refereed. Not in your day, I guess, but probably just following your time here at the Komets. But he refereed in the old IHL and did some UHL games, I remember, I think. But not a big guy in stature, but I always thought he had respect when he was on the ice. You know, he always seemed to have the control of the game. And now he's one of the guys that watches over the officials. And I think he said to me one too, he said, you don't need to be talking to everybody out there.
No.
You make your decision, that's it.
And move on.
He says when you do start talking too much, you lose the confidence you maybe had when you stepped on the ice.
Well, and it's one thing if a ref blows the call and just say, hey, I blew it.
Yeah.
And move on. You don't explain it. Or you just make the call and you move on. And and again, we go back to being consistent. That's all players on either team want.
Oh, yeah. Well, people are going to make a mistake. That's not the issue. It's what you do when you...
because reffing is a thankless job to begin with in any sport.
Oh, yeah. Going to hang on to that one. Not sure how he was able to move a puck around like that, but he did.
You know, but again, we just, you know, to score goals, we're going to have to get some shots.
Yeah, we just haven't had enough shots. I have no idea what they're saying on the loudspeaker. It's just so loud you can't really tell what the guy's saying. It's Marco Waugh in for the face-off as we pick it up. You picked it up, I guess, huh, Doug? There's Tinulin going in there. Nice move by Tinulin. Ah. It's out to the point.
Big rebound. This goalie's kicking the puck way out.
This goalie is not their really #1 goalie either. As
and that's what, as a team, you hope your backup goalie can steal you a game.
Joel Martin was the one that played Friday night. Maybe that's the idea. We peppered him on Friday and don't want to have the same result as they did on Friday. Not out to the point.
Nice deflection.
Take the body, take the body. Far side. La Raza, good job. Why, isn't it? Gets cut off. Well, it's a high throw to center field. Picking it up, defense. Here's Desjardins. Far side, boomer! Oh! Might have hit Waugh.
That one hurt.
His down.
Get off the
He's
ice.
Gonna get off. He's going to get off. Hitting the net on the outside. Just chipping it out of the zone. Uh-oh, is up in the stands. He might get a penalty for that. Yep.
Yep. He's trying to bank it off the glass and go back on to killing a penalty.
There's 2 more minutes for the Komets.
Well, and a team as dangerous as they are on the power play, because they move the puck around very well, you just can't keep giving a team power plays, because sooner or later they're going to pot one in on you. And at a 3-1 game, we can't afford to drop any further down.
Kalamazoo's got 35 shots, and they've had some opportunities. They're filling them up on the side. Here goes Cheek as he dumps it in. Sadlowski and Cheek killing the penalty as Cheek goes off. And La Raza back on the ice now. Here's Sadlowski. Jeez.
Couple
Just
punches.
all over, isn't he?
Couple punches and grabs, and
here's La Raza getting a stick held up. Oh,
23 blew a wheel.
He sure did.
I don't know if he was afraid he was going to get hit or trying to turn too sharp.
I don't know.
'19's got good hands.
Oh, lose it there. Come off. There we go. Ow. Just go. Just got
minute
passed
left
by Thompson.
Get a bunch of fresh bodies.
Under a minute, that penalty. Yep.
Some short shifts. As, you know, guys are tired.
Oh, Desjardins just off the board.
Smart play by Binkley. You got to make sure you get it out of our zone. That if Kalamazoo's got the puck, you want them to come all the way down the ice.
Here we go. Here, Desjardins, he's the one. I'll put my money on him. Ah, you got
high. Got to get that on net.
Here we go. And it's Hodgman. Oh.
We had some good chances.
18 seconds to go in the penalty to the Komets. And it's got back down. Good dive with the 7 seconds to go. Yes. Komets
Penalty
are full
up.
strength now.
The Komets return to speed fitness full strength.
Here's Sidlowski. Boy, you see how he turned around and got that puck away from him?
He knew exactly where his. There you go, smart play.
Yeah, they thought they were going to hit to the. Oh, what a shot! And it's Kravchenko!
Nice play.
What a. Wow!
And Cheek seen that, just threw it to him and buried it. Big goal for us going into the last part of this period. Cut that 2-goal lead down to 1.
Yeah, they needed
And that's
that.
only our second shot in about 12 minutes because of all our penalties.
Really?
So now the last minute 51, we got to come out strong. Don't give them anything. Bardas has been a big key for us, just holding everything together.
I got that. Face off, center ice. Kravchenko, I'll tell you, if you measured how much room he had, that puck might have gone in on its end. Here's LaRaza after it, really putting the pressure on. Minute 35 to go.
There we go. Keep it in deep.
LaRaza getting pulled down, no call. Oh. Komets within 1. They waved that off. 1:15 to go in the period. LaRaza, nice pass. And it's Tinuland. He's got one at the high point. Oh, boy.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Oh, boy, I thought they were going to get it free there for a moment. And it's in Desjardins' feet.
Move it over.
And it's onside. Oh, just about tipped. Out to the point with 36 seconds. Far side. It's Wah behind the net. Desjardins right to the point. Oh, and it's pulled down, no call. Wah pulled down right in front of the goaltender. That's what I thought. I thought the goaltender pulled him down.
Finish here.
13 seconds. Whoa, as 2 Komet players almost collide. Oh, nice move by Hodgman. He takes a shot from center ice, and that'll do it for period number 2. Komets come back within 1, Doug. Well, I won't say a great second period, but a good last 3 minutes.
Well, it was a survival period with some of the crazy calls.
Good call.
With the number of penalties we took, to come out of it with a goal at the end, I think it's a big lift for us because after all the stupidity, and we're in this game. Bardas is giving us a chance to win.
Yeah, Chuck Bailey said that in the hallway. If Bardas can keep us in this game, we can come back in this third period. Let's see what happens. Komets being outshot 35-16 and still behind by 1, 3-2 Kalamazoo. We'll see you in 1 moment for period 3. And we're back, as Ottawa's telling me in my ear 4 times, I guess.
And as soon as when it hits 0, it'll turn to the third period.
There
Randy.
you go.
So before you say, are we in first or second or third?
Third period. Now, wait till you get my age,
I might not remember anything by then.
Well,
Long time. Thank you, Otto.
Shut up, both of you. And we were out there in the hallway talking to Michael and David Franke about that crazy 5-minute call. And like Michael said, well, if that's the way they're going to call it, they should have turned the clock back too. So that's a good point to think about. But
Well, the thing is, the linesman can make that call, but they can't make the call until a whistle stops or unless they think the player's injured, and then they can call it dead.
Well, I thought they thought the player was injured. That's why they made the call.
Well, and that's where they
Over the net.
Should have blown the whistle right away then.
Well, and that's like I was telling Dave and Tina that, you know, it's like this big explosion to the referee's left and he didn't hear it. I mean, and Otto said our Wah got sliced in the ear just moments ago.
Oh, and the key thing is we just got to keep things under control.
Oh.
Because we've been outshot 35-17 and we're only losing 3-2.
Yeah, here we go. Hodgman. He gets bumped. That's offside. Hodgman pursues it. And Karevchenko, here we go. Oh, boy. Hodgman's trying to deflect it there. Nice job off the boards, patience. Ooh, Sadowski getting tired, so he's off.
Yep, seen that was going to be delayed offside.
Komets down only by one. Of course, the third period is always the Komets period. It's been that way most of the season. Scored 100 goals in the third period. Well, that was a quick whistle.
Yeah, the puck hadn't even crossed the goal line.
And most of the time, they don't blow it till it comes back. It hits the boards and then comes back over the goal line.
It hadn't even got to the goal line. And
yeah. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Well, I think the biggest issue we've had in this game is the inconsistent call or non-calls that the ref is letting them go that's been called all year.
Yeah.
And that's where the game's got a little chippy.
Well, I think it started out in the first period when you started seeing the referee doing a lot of talking and not assured of himself. Oh, there's a trip, no call.
Well, and especially with his...
Wow. Onside, Thompson, as they bring it back into their own zone.
You know, as flat as we've been kind of in the first two periods, we're still in great shape to win this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can get this next goal. We can pull ahead. Here's La Raza. Nice feed. Here's Wah. Takes it inside the line. They pick it up. Scheidel on his knees. Gets it back off to
Good
Irving.
check.
On the near side to
Have a
Thompson.
look.
Here's Marcotte. Take it in, take it in. Gets knocked down. And they pick it up. They dump it in. Back to pick it up is Cordes. Or, I'm sorry, that was Cote.
Oh, bad turnover.
Boy, Bartas saw that one all the way. Nice save.
Again, not being sharp and making crisp passes. That's it. Patience, slow it down,
Yeah.
we get some fresh legs. Over and in.
Desjardins had taken on the whole team there. Still came away with it. Out to the point. No one getting deflected anyway. Well, nice decision there by Binkley not to throw it across. Here we go, inside the zone, Kravchenko. Oh boy, just about got Hodgman and Sidlowski both in there deep. And they bring it out. chipping
There's
it in.
icing.
That's an icing. That's it.
No, they could beat us to the puck.
Jeez.
Yeah, their guy was in there.
Here's
There we go.
Hodgman. Nice play on the boards. Hustling back is Leonard. 15-10 to go in the period. Good crowd here tonight. Not 9,000 like it was last night, but still a good crowd.
Cheek trying to do a little too much. There we go. Put it on net.
Oh, right there. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Cheek was there. Their guy just had Cheek's stick all tied up so he couldn't get to the rebound.
Now they waved it off. Now, how you do that?
Well, he said our defenseman wasn't skating hard enough.
Oh, for crying out loud. I saw him wave to him. That, jeez. Now he calls it. Woo! As the crowd gets razzed on, and La Raza goes off the ice, stamping his stick on the ice. Even the linesman talking to Binkley. Jeez.
Yeah, a little too much talking.
Yeah. Come on, boys.
Now we just got to keep going and
let's even up the score.
We tie it up here. Kalamazoo's going to get on their heels and get real nervous.
Thompson, and they're pretty deep.
Oh, he sold that one.
Yeah, big time. Look in front of the net. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Again, Komets with another penalty.
Calling high sticking way down here on this end. '15's trying to sell it for a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah. You ever seen anybody scratch themselves intentionally, Doug?
No, not really. Of course, back then, it didn't matter how much you were bleeding. It was usually going to be a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah.
And again, we got the linesman trying to explain why they didn't call the icing on the one. It's just play the game.
There you go. Put the pressure on. Get in the way. Come on. La Raza putting the pressure on.
He's been playing really well.
Oh, yeah.
Last number of games since he's been back off the injury list.
Good slash, no count. Oh, yeah. No, Leonard jumps in there right away. I tell you, I like to see Thompson go because Thompson's a big boy.
They should get a penalty, we should get a penalty.
Yep.
I have no trouble with that penalty from us. Run the guy over.
Yep.
Their guy's not going to drop his stick, so none of the, I mean, Kalamazoo have their gloves glued on.
Yeah. That's a brutal call. Oh.
93 trying to give Cheek a shot just to get him sucked into a penalty.
Get Otto remind me next year to have a little, I call it a referee book. Had these guys listed in my own little personal book. Why I disliked the personal referee that night, what they did or didn't do wrong, or even compliment the guys that I think officiated a good game.
Here's the penalties. For Kalamazoo's number 26, Tyler Big, 2 minutes roughing. For the Komets number 3, Anthony Cortez, 2 minutes cross-checking.
Yep, good calls.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo's 26 digs, 2 minutes roughing. Komets 3 14s, 2 minutes cross-checking. 10 penalties, 6:31.
That one goes up in the netting. Face off to
Both Binkley and Lowry really working over 20 in front of the net. You know, if he wants to stand there, you got to make sure that they earn it.
oh yeah.
May is the winner of an autographed game use stick courtesy of Mutual Bank is Logan.
You know, we got to just keep going.
Congratulations, Logan Corbin. Please visit the Kalamazoo Winners
Here's
Stand.
Sidlowski. He's Haji.
Hodgman should have moved the puck a
Yeah.
little quicker when Sidlowski was going to the net.
Good
Good
hit.
hit.
Good
Good
hit.
hit.
Nice. Nice hip check. Nice takeout by Binkley. Ooh, out to the point. We're
Getting
going to another
we're getting the
box.
penalty, they're not.
Yep. Haji's upset. He's hot.
Well, he got cross-checked in the face right before that.
Oh, what now? You see all this pointing and everything down there, Doug? It's not good. The referee's pointing this and pointing there and doing this and doing that. Oh. It's Haji with Scheidel going at it.
Here are the penalties for the Kalamazoo 27, Sean Sidlowski, and 10-minute misconduct.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Kalamazoo 88, Justin Hodgman, 2 minutes roughing.
Jeez.
Time penalty 7 minutes 21 seconds. Komets 27, Sidlowski, and 10-minute misconduct. Komets 88.
Yeah, Sidlowski was waving a towel on the bench, and
7:21.
it was a white towel at that, so.
Run out of room over there.
Again, we got to get our composure back. We're still in this game.
Well, we lost a player that really would be critical in this game with Sidlowski being pulled out. He only come back with 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
So let's make sure we're in position that he can help us.
There you go.
Big 40 seconds here.
5-on-3. Good Lord. There we go. Get it out of there.
Kill off the first one, and hopefully we get a makeup call.
Cheek's the only forward out there. Both the other two are defensemen. Ten seconds to go in the penalty to Desjardins. Four seconds. There we go. It's Desjardins now the penalty box. Oh. And the referee gets in the way, linesman. Nice job by Waugh, really. And nice save,
Great
Bardas.
save by Bardas.
Oh, Waugh doing a great job of back checking, and he tipped the puck to get it outside, and Waugh puts some pressure.
Would
Puts
love
some
to-
pressure on him. Offside! No call?
Here we
Here
go.
we go. It's Kravchenko. Oh! And Waugh followed up. Couldn't control it. As he pulled his man down. Nice save by Bartis over the shoulder. Kravchenko gave him a little cross check. Komets are one man short.
That one
And
hurt.
Law stopped that one as he tried to kick it out.
Save. Kick save and a beauty.
Yeah. 5 seconds to go and the penalty to Hodgman. And Hodgman's out. They're full strength. Komets down. Hodgman with it. He's got some rest. Can he take it in? And it's off the skate. Hodgman gets it back. They pick it up. It's 2-on-2. And he scores on the short side. That's going to hurt.
Well, they've been waiting for that shot. They've been shooting high all night, and they caught Bartis going down and put it right up under the crossbar.
Right on the short side.
Not a problem. We got 10 minutes left, and just got to keep picking away. We had a couple great chances when we were down.
Kalamazoo goal, his 8th of the season, scored by number 18, Kyle Blaney. Time goal 9 minutes, 48 seconds. Kalamazoo goal scored by 18, Blaney at 9:48.
So here we go. We just got to keep going. You know, we've had to take some chances, but that's a goal that, you know, you want your goalie to get, but, you know, he's been facing 43 shots, and he's kept us in the game, so.
Well, we had some chances. Oh, Tignulin just a little too deep. Had some more good chances here. Far side. Boy, hit him right in the chest. Comes out to the point.
Good job, good shift. Just keep going.
Here's Tignulin right down the middle. Oh! Another shot blocked. Into the corner.
Good puck movement.
Out to the point. Leonard takes a shot, tips it. There we go.
Big goal.
Only one down. 9 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
Some good pressure. We had some good chances. We kept getting the puck to the net and put it in.
Well, their goaltender, Doug, has been playing outstanding tonight.
You know, even though he's only had 25 shots on him, they've been, you know, at least 20 real high quality chances. Kalamazoo taking a timeout to get regrouped.
Kalamazoo is taking a 30-second timeout.
Their coach,
He's 26 of the season, scored by number 48, Garrett Thompson.
Yeah, I thought it was Thompson. Yep.
yeah, Tignulin shot went off the post and came out the other side. Boudlin, wise play, taking the timeout. He could feel the momentum change. The crowd is into it. He could see that they're picking it up on the Komets side. He just wants to get his guys reorganized, refocused, and try to slow the momentum switch.
We definitely had control of the puck. I mean, in the offensive zone there, we were moving around very well. Cycling really good in that corner down there, too, to our right. Well, as we say, the Komets have the opportunity in the third period to do well. Let's see if they can't continue the success they've had. Move it around, there you go. And off to the races. Hodgman in the corner. Out to the point.
Dangerous play.
That's
got to keep it in
That's
deep.
all right. They bring it out. Nice block.
Oh, got his own.
Kalamazoo little bit frustrated here as they came back and got a couple ahead. Nice job dumping in the corner. At the point, they throw it in.
You know, Kalamazoo's been on their heels. They're just trying to play.
Oh boy. And again, Komets lose possession behind the net.
Back to a 2-goal game, and you know, Hodgman lost the puck behind the net, I believe.
Well, Komets exploded in the third period in Kalamazoo only Friday night. Let's see if they got enough gas to do it again.
Kalamazoo goal. He is 10th in the season, scored by number 7, Tyler Bushy. Assisting on the goal, number 3, Jimmy Mullen. Time was 11 minutes and 51 seconds. Kalamazoo goal scored by 7, Bushy.
A lot of traffic in front.
At 11:51.
What's the whistle? I didn't see what the need for the whistle.
Are they getting the penalty or both of them?
You got me. It looks like both doors are open.
They've been going at each other all the way down the ice. The Kalamazoo player definitely will not drop his gloves. He's pretty gutless.
Service with a smile. A friendly price and fair payment. And an Omni-Source yard near you.
TV timeout.
They're showing a Bobby Shea fight on the big screen. And we're showing replays, as Otto said, so.
But we got lots of time to get a couple goals.
Oh, he's big on the unsportsmanlike, isn't he?
He loves that call tonight.
Jeez.
You know, I know Gary would love for us to come back and get some points out of this one because we've had a great week. For most of this game, you could tell that we're very tired. We just didn't have that jump. And Kalamazoo, for most of this game, has just outplayed us.
I got to think 4-on-4, Doug. We've really got kind of an advantage, but who
Well, we
knows,
don't have Sidlowski. He took that bad 10 minutes by waving a towel.
Got to beat him to it, guys.
Just got to get the feet moving, get some
Hard
speed.
side, Tinulin, bringing it in.
Oh, lost an edge.
Komets still have control of it. Oh, and they're going to call it offside.
Must have just came outside the blue line.
Oh, boy.
I couldn't see it. It was right near the board, so.
Yep. Oh. Well, Desjardins out with Cheek.
So now we just have to get one more and be in position for the last few minutes of the game to just have a one-goal game.
You got Leonard up on the blue line there on the face-off. Desjardins back, playing in Leonard position.
That way, if we get it back to the D here, they can hit Desjardins going down the side. Here we go.
He didn't touch him.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he? Here's Leonard. He saves it. Take it back in. Here's Cheek. Oh, far side.
Just missed Thompson on the one-timer.
Cheek goes off. He's
pull back so we can get
waiting.
some fresh legs.
Thompson takes it back. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the period. Komets down
bad
by
pass.
2. Oh, he could have got it, waved that. Okay, they did. Safety valve. Picks it up. Lowney dumps it in.
Penalties are over.
Full strength. Thompson gets it freed up. Oh, he's got LaRaza and Kravchenko right in front of the net. And Binkley comes in. Oh, on the far side. They chip it into the zone.
Go for a change. Wow.
Surprised he didn't call that right in front of him.
That was a tripping penalty.
Here's Cheek.
But again, with everything that he hasn't called tonight.
Yeah, what makes the difference? Oh, there's an interference.
Oh, they are going to get a penalty.
Komets put one more on the ice. 4:50 to go
Okay,
in the
now
period.
let's get moving.
Komets on delayed. Little hold, no call. Out to the point, Tinulin. Tinulin with it. Oh, and they're going to call it finally a cross check. Face-off will stay in the Kalamazoo zone.
Tinulin, be
4:30.
smart.
4:30 to
Be
go.
smart. You can run a stick through him later.
That looks like Cedar Home going to the box.
To number 2, Anton Cedarholm. 2 minutes cross-checking.
Well, now we just need to get set up, score a goal here, and then we'll be in position for the last part of the game to try tying the game up.
Tonight's power play role of the game is section 213, row 4.
Just dropped the puck. Both skaters had their sticks down. There's a little hit from behind.
Get that puck loose. They're chewing up a lot of time. That's when you need just, bad as this sounds, you just spear him in the back of the leg and make him move his leg.
Hello. Well, there's one guy out of the play. Oh, and it hit the post. Oh, he's calling it off. I don't know. I thought it hit the netting. It looked like it hit the netting and it came right out. Of course, no discussion on this guy. And referees, both the linesmen are both talking to him.
I think they're saying go look at the replay. Or
I thought it looked like it hit the netting. And, yep. Yeah. Otto says that'll be a first this year, asking the goal judge. Now, Komets
keep
on the
going.
power play, 3:53 to go, down 2. Komets with possession. Comes out to the far side, or the near side, I should say. Desjardins with it.
this is where it really hurts not having Sadlowski.
In deep. Oh!
Right idea. Good try.
Good try. 49 seconds to go in the penalty as Kalamazoo does a complete change. Oh, and they're going. Boy, that took a while. Oh, watch it. They're going to call you delay a game doing that. Knock the puck down the other end. Well, thankfully, hit a few of the players coming onto the ice. The linesman looking over the bench.
Yeah, Cheek took it away from him the second time.
Ooh, Hodgman way back here on the right rear here. Oh, that's a play set up, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's up in the netting.
Yeah, he was trying to go back door.
2:53 remaining. Komets still down by 2.
Yeah, Sid should be coming out here in the next 40 seconds. And a whistle.
Yep. Well, we're skating man full.
We're taking
full
our
strength.
timeout.
The Komets are taking a 30-second timeout.
Smart play, get these guys rested up and draw up the plan that they want. Because there's no use saving it for trying to, if we score a goal, we got to get this first goal first to get within 1.
No, Bartas looks like he's off for good. It's face off deep inside the zone with just under 3 minutes.
Well, nothing to lose.
No, no.
Because you're down 2. Face off in there, you got 24 seconds left. You might as well have an extra body in there.
And like you said, Sidlowski has to wait for a whistle.
Yep.
Well, both teams are skating full strength. Yeah, you have to come out and both feet have to hit the ice or you're going to get a delay of game penalty. You can't even play the puck until you get both feet on the ice. Seen in the NHL game the other night, I can't remember what team it was, but the guy was coming out of the penalty box. He had 1 foot on the ice, but 1 foot was still just coming out of the bench, and he got a delay of game penalty. Turn around and go right back in. Komets get possession. Oh.
Big saves.
We got the players in front, though.
Yeah, this guy is definitely earning his money for Kalamazoo tonight.
Well, he comes into the game with a 4.0 goals against, which is not spectacular, that's for sure.
Well, we're at 3 goals now. I mean, we get 1 more, it's at his average. The only problem is we've given up 5.
Yep. Cheek for face-off. Going to cover that one up. Do that a couple more times, we'll get Sean out here.
He's got to keep going hard.
There's Hodgman in the corner. Oh. Ooh. That was a good hit taken to the boards. Here's Binkley. Oh, and right into the goaltender.
Penalty is up.
Penalty's up. Sidlowski out. Let's see what we're going to do here. Both teams have taken their only timeouts.
But 2 minutes, we win the face-off, get control.
Goaltender pulled. Komets will be playing with 6 men on the ice.
just got to keep going hard. I mean, this is the best we've skated the last, 6-7 minutes this whole game. There we go, banked it in.
Jeez. Oh, that'll clear the parking lot. Gonna be tough to get 3 goals to tie this one up with the last 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yep, Bartas going back in the net, and it has been a very good week, point-wise. I mean, you hate to
you don't want to lose at home, that's for sure.
But we won 2 on the road, 1 at home, and lost 1 at home, and I can really see why we've had matchup problems with Kalamazoo, but we just got to keep going hard.
Yeah, tough to get in the line there. That's over the board. There it is. Oh,
Goalie's just going to hang on to everything.
Sure.
Well, where we match up not that well with Kalamazoo is they're a team that will start a lot of crap out there. They'll try getting things going, but they won't back it up. They'll be cheap, they'll be chopping, they'll get under your skin and make you take a stupid penalty. And even in this game, they've had some of our key guys out of their game because they'll cheap shot them and then just skate away. And when you're tired in that, every once in a while you can't win them all. But they're working hard right to the end.
Here's Leonard, chip shots back into the corner. Thompson, 1:30 to go.
Just missed it.
On the far side. Well, we humiliated them at home on Friday night.
We won in their rink. They're winning in ours. We beat them 6-2. It's 6-3 here.
That was a trip they ignored. Under a minute to go.
They're just pulling back. Let's just kill the clock and get on the bus and get home.
Yep.
And for them, this is their only points out of the weekend. They lost 2 at home.
Well, we'll cut it short because of the celebration tonight. Again, tough to lose at home with all the festivities going on, but Komets put a good effort there in that last period.
Just one of those a little too late.
Too little, too late, huh?
But again, you look at how beat up we are, how well we've played. You can't win them all, even though you want to. And with all the different things that were going on, that Kalamazoo was a better team. I mean, they're beating us in a lot of the little battles. We can't use the ref as an excuse. We gave up 6 goals. One of them empty net.
Yeah.
Bartas gave us a chance to win it coming into the third period. That's all you can ask for.
Got a little Komet bounce again there, but we capitalized in the last one. It was a nice goal. Here at the point. Deflection. Now do it. Komets lose at home on the Champions weekend and the Hall of Fame weekend. And
and I'm sure Gary didn't like the delays we had before the game with the ceremonies that we had. That kind of takes you out of your normal routine to get into a game. But again, we got, I believe, 6 out of the 8 points for the week. You really can't complain about that. The guys just were tired tonight, and we just got beat.
Yeah. Was impressed with the officiating, but that's not what won the game tonight. And good effort by the boys, just not enough.
Exactly. Kalamazoo was just a better team tonight. We'll get some rest and get ready for the next game.
46-32 in the shots. Otto zooms back.
Yeah, I think we got about 14 shots that period, and you know,
Otto wants us on camera just for one more time. Well, it was a tough one tonight, and decent crowd for the weekend. I mean, probably was 9 and probably 15 in the dome here in the arena.
When you look at
15,000.
overall, you know, we did pretty well. You know, we got it back within one. Kalamazoo just kept grinding it out and would get it back to a 2-goal deficit, and we just couldn't overcome it.
Well, I don't think Toledo's going to gain that much ground on us, but Komets still third overall. They're doing pretty good, and now it's just kind of tune yourselves up for getting into the playoffs.
Get healthy, get rested. You know, we keep playing the way we are. You know, we're going to have a strong drive in the playoffs. We're going to be about where we're at in the standings. Now it's just a matter of who are we going to play. You know, what matchups are we going to have? Some talk's been Cincinnati, Kalamazoo, or possibly Kansas City. You know, it all depends on where everyone finishes in the standings.
Yeah. I'm optimistic about the end of the season, though. I think I've really enjoyed watching these guys play. Even tonight was kind of a tough game to take, but I'm happy with the way Gary's put the team together. Even in tough situations, we've killed off that 5-minute penalty, which was
2 of them.
Pretty, yeah,
We're two 5-on-3s, and
yeah.
Well, and the thing is, we've been playing very well. You know, our fans kind of get a little spoiled when we have a game like this where we get beat. You know, it wasn't our best outing, but we had a lot of guys that were tired, and Kalamazoo was just beating us to the puck. They knew where we were going to go with the puck. If we were passing sharper, I think we would have had a different outcome. But it was just one of those games where we kind of ran out of gas. Seen on the kind of news release earlier today that Maggio was released from Tucson, so hopefully he's on his way back. Then if we can get Hauser, so we have 2 solid goaltenders. But, you know, goaltending wasn't the issue tonight. Bartas gave us a chance when we were getting badly outplayed in the first 2 periods. It was a 1-goal game going into the third. And that's all you can ask for as a coach, that your goalie puts you in position to steal a game. And if we would have come back to win this game, it would have been stealing 2 points because we weren't the better team tonight.
Well, it's a Sunday at Skate with the Komets. Fans are already out there skating around. In a few minutes, the Komets will finish their little meeting, and they'll be back out here to help out. So for Doug Rigler, myself, Randy Markham, Otto Boucher behind the camera, thanks for watching Comet Hockey Game of the Week, and we will be back.